Hi, it's Tanya again. I thought I'd do a quick video of some more ceramics that I've gotten. And see, Archer, he's a little bit nosy. um, this was what some of them were wrapped in. And if you're doing ceramics, keep any kind of bubble wrap you get your hands on. That way you're not going to be paying as much. Also, newspaper works, and I've been known to seal ceramics in a plastic bag with like Walmart bags, like a Ziploc bag if it's small enough, wrapped up in Walmart bags, and then wrap that up. So it's, if you're shipping it, it's easier that to pad them that way. I got all these, your local Agape shop stores, thrift stores, Goodwill, Salvation Army. All those are really good places to source your ceramics. I thought this was just darling. And I have a metallic chocolate brown that I'm going to use along with some gold for this. But I thought that was just darling and it would be really cute. This is going to become a set. They were bought separately, but a friend of mine, her family member's having a baby, so I'm going to repaint these. Yes, they're cute the way they are, but if you've seen anything by now, you know I repaint anything that doesn't sit still. And, if I can get it to sit still, even better. But I thought I could put these two together and form a really cute set for the new baby's nursery for her. So that'll be for her. Let's see what else I've got here. I'm going to try to go as close as I can to this actual coloring on this. But I'm going to use a little bit of a, like browns and like metallic coloring to highlight it. You don't always have to repaint the whole thing. Sometimes you could just highlight what's already there. Again, like I said, keep your bubble wrap. And then all these were sourced from the Agape store. They were about $1 each. Isn't she pretty? Now, in a other video, I showed you that Mother Mary I worked on. I thought this would be a good companion piece once it's painted, and put a tea light in there, or even an battery operated tea light as a set to go with the Mother Mary once it's painted. I thought they would look good together. Another cute little girl. And there's some things that I might keep, like I said, you don't have to repaint the whole thing, just pep it up a little. But all of these were gotten from the Agape. I might put that with the other two for the baby. Here, let's see how it looks together as a set. All three pieces were bought individually. But if we do this, what do you think? I'll show you the finished product when I get done painting it. Now, this used to be a bell, but something happened to the clapper. It's not here. I don't have it, and I don't have a way to get a clapper, but obviously there was a clapper in there at one time. That's the only thing reason I could think of for there being a hole there. But she's really pretty anyway. And there's another one of that little girl with the curly hair. I love angels, and I love painting angels. There are just so many different kinds of angels to paint, so many different ways to paint them. And so I always gravitate toward them and grab them when I get the chance. But I'm doing these for a craft fair in the summer next year. And so I wanted a few pieces that somebody else might not like angels, but they might like, statues of a little boy or a little girl for, their child or whatever. Somebody, a little, dog there. Little boy with a dog. So they might like that, something like that. So if you're going to do it for resale, try to get everybody's interest. And some of these I'll look them up before I repaint them. If they're part of some kind of a set, then I might just reglaze them so their original paint doesn't chip, and then I will give them away in that manner. We have some bigger pieces here. This is the piece that I went after initially. This is the piece that grabbed my attention. She was sitting on a shelf on the window, and I was like, oh my goodness. And I didn't have the money at first, so I waited, praying she would be there, and then I didn't see her on the shelf. And come to find out, they'd moved her to a different shelf, but she was still available. So you don't have to spend a lot of money. You can find different ones that will interest you without spending a lot of money. Now, some of these pieces are sets. Isn't she a doll? Isn't she just cute? She reminds me of those old carolers. Oops, don't do that. Don't knock your ceramics. Now, this one has a fault. See, there's a crack there at the hat, a broken piece. I actually did that. I didn't mean to, but I tripped over a heat vent in the floor, and I went flying, and I cracked it when I hit the glass case when I fell, So, you just got to be careful and look where you're going, which I didn't do. The base came apart, which is why they were selling her initially. So I'm going to put a weight in the base to give it some heft so she doesn't fall over so easily. And I'm going to glue the base back together and fix it so that white's gone and shine it up. Really pretty. But that one just needs a repair, really. Nothing else needs done for that one. Now, this one is a music box. It's First Communion, but I was thinking about painting over the words and just being left with this. That's what I was thinking. Because it says My First Holy Communion, but this is adorable without that. Could be a little flower girl or something else. So that's what I'm thinking about, but I haven't quite decided what to do with that yet. I have a few friends that are Catholic, so I was thinking about, I haven't decided exactly what to do with her, but I thought it was really pretty. Give me a second. Here's the match to that little girl that I told you was so cute, and it reminded me of the old carolers. This has got to be a set because they're all this little girl with the blonde curly hair. This I fell in love with, and a friend of mine is helping me get the clock running again. It just needs a little battery, but it's a 1.5 volt battery, which is really odd. But I can't resist this. Normally, maybe I normally wouldn't paint something like that, but it's beautiful, and I can't wait to just touch it up and paint it a little. What can I say? It's an addiction. But I'd rather be addicted to painting than some things. Again, another one of them little children. That's got to be, like I said, some part of a set. But I thought they were, just so cute. And this, a friend of mine's going to help me with this one, because I don't like the way it looks. It's, Archer, would you kindly move? It's an adorable ceramic. Woohoo! Oh, yeah. This will show you how tiny this one is. Tiny, tiny little thing. I lay the little ones down, but this hangs from this light post. It's a wax melter. But it's hanging from, see that pin? That's what they've got it hanging from, and I don't like the way that setup looks. I think we can do something better. I just don't know what the something is yet. If you have any ideas on how to improve this or make it hang without using the pin, leave an idea in the comments. But there's where your tea light goes, and then you hang that, darling, then you hang the wax melter from it, like that. He wants to be involved too. Say hi, Archie. Say hi. And he got a pretty smile. Whoa. And I think the last one in the box is this little grandma. Kind of reminds me of my grandma with me as a kid. But so that's what I got. That's my newest supply and stash. Like I said, some would just get repaired and then given away as gifts. I pick up little things like this that just needs a bit of repair, and then I usually just give them away. If they don't need painted, I reglaze them, fix them if they need repaired, and then find them a good home. So I hope you enjoy, and happy crafting.